So the futures closed lower and then futures are trading higher here. That came after President Trump hinted at a possible reconciliation with Elon Musk following a public spat that everyone here saw, the theater, as we described it earlier. In an interview with Politico on Thursday, Trump was unfazed about the question on his feud with Musk, stating, "Oh, it's okay. I know that this kind of shocked some folks, didn't shock others. Quote, it's going very well. Never done better." End quote. The trolling level is just so good in this whole thing. He said as his aides have scheduled a call with Musk to potentially resolve the conflict. Now, I must say I did see something earlier. I can't confirm it. I don't know how serious it is. The market doesn't seem to be buying it, but I did see that there was a report earlier that there is no scheduled call. So we'll see how this all shakes out. Again, you can expect some back and forth with this whole thing. Quick look at the Treasury yield for the 10-year, 4.38. Good. We're creeping down there slowly but surely. The 2-year was at 3.92. Okay. Let me get to some of the quotes here. Here we go. Ed Yardeni, stock, bond, currency, and commodity traders have become jaded about Trump's tumultuous trade deal making. According to Ed, even the rising concerns about a shortage of Chinese rare earth minerals, which are needed by several U.S. manufacturers, haven't fazed the stock market so far. He said that, quote, investors seem more focused on whether the U.S. economy is slowing or not, end quote. That makes sense to me. Yardeni stated that the stock and bond prices would likely stay firm if today's payroll employment report exceeds 100,000. Now, that's important because the estimate for that is 130K. So it sounds to me like we're going to be okay if we're in that range from 100 to 130K. Again, that print coming here in 21 minutes. We'll see what happens with that. However, the report, quote, isn't likely to resolve the debate about the labor market, end quote, saying that he anticipates that will be better than expected. Meanwhile, Louis Navellier said that he remains optimistic that the tariff confusion will dissipate in the upcoming months. Quote, I expect inflation will remain low due to lower crude oil prices, deflation from China, and excess inventories from the dumping of goods in the first quarter, end quote. This is exactly the place that I sit on this. I've been saying similar things, not quite as eloquently as Mr. Navellier here, but this was really awesome to read. He also added that resurging consumer confidence and rising personal income are a powerful 1-2 punch that will sustain economic growth. And as far as this bill goes, this bill was not actually a spending bill. It was a reconciliation bill. And a lot of it was to extend tax cuts that would also help the consumer. Now, let's get to the next story here real quick. Trump signals truce with Elon after the online feud. It's going very well, never done better. Just absolutely love that. Trump, in an interview with Politico on Thursday, appeared nonchalant about his recent social media clashes with Musk. The president's aides have been urging him to tone down his public criticism of Musk to prevent further escalation. They have even scheduled a call with Musk to potentially resolve the conflict. Despite the apparent tension, Trump seemed unfazed, stating, quote, oh, it's okay. It's going very well. It's never done better. He also mentioned his high favorability ratings, indicating a possible shift in his stance towards Musk. The feud between the two influential figures centered around Trump's big, beautiful bill, a legislative proposal encompassing his presidential agenda. The exchanges became increasingly acrimonious, prompting aides and allies to intervene and Musk to show a willingness to mend fences. Earlier on Thursday, Trump, at the behest of his aides, moderated his comments on social media, focusing on the bill's passage through the Senate rather than the conflict with Musk. This change in tone was evident in one of Trump's social media posts. One of you said earlier, you can't believe this emoji, I think, you can't believe how calm it was. That was one of my takeaways too, and why I kind of think that this is all just theater as it's described. I can't tell you if it's fake. I don't know if that's the right word. Orchestrated, talked about, pre-planned. I don't know which word to use. So political theater is how I'm basically going to sum it up. And I could very easily be wrong. This feud strained the once close relationship between Trump and Musk, who was instrumental in the Department of Government Efficiency during the early days of the Trump administration. The public spat between Trump and Musk had significant repercussions as Tesla shares plummeted 14.26%, erasing $152 billion in market cap, marking this the largest single-day decline. This feud has not only affected Tesla's stock, but also Musk's personal fortune. The potential truce could help mend their relationship and possibly stabilize Tesla stock. Tesla stock plunged at 14.26%. As a reminder here, trading this action, I went long TSLL calls. Now, it does look like Speaker Johnson is on CNBC right now. Unsure what he's saying because I can't hear him, but that is currently ongoing.